happening, guys? We're out here at the drag strip. It is a beautiful day, starting to warm up. It's going to be like 85 degrees. Track temperatures are going to be a little warm. Doing a small invitational only shootout. So we're down here. We're going to make some passes. I think we're going to probably make 2 shakedowns, 2 passes before we get to the race. We've got a pretty decent tune-up in it. We had a bunch of rain a couple days ago, so they had to scrape a lot of rubber off the track. So we'll see what happens. We're hoping we'll have about 10 cars. So get a little $1,000 race up, see if we can make some money today. Probably gonna go out first round, but it is what it is. We're at the racetrack. We're inhaling methanol and tire smoke today. So that's a good thing. We are excited. Brandon wasn't able to make it down today. We got Zach and Randy. They come down today helping out. We just did a little trans brake test. Boy, that thing spooled up good. With the temperature warming up, we took a little bit of fuel out of it. Spooled up fine. It felt good. I should have got that on video, but I didn't. And you can see we still got the Carolina lean happening. We got our 499 tune-up in it. So it's squatting in the back a little bit, rising in the front. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I think we're gonna have a good time today. Randy over there, we're waiting on parts for his. Monday, we're gonna work on his again. Hopefully, motor transmission in. Woodstock is in 2 weeks. Randy thought it was next week, but I told him, hey, I was like, no, man, it's 2 weeks. And now I saw the little sparkle in his eye. He's like, we can make it. He grinned. He's like, really, 2 weeks? We got 2 weeks? The reality is the motor is set up. The transmission's right. All we gotta do is, I gotta tweak the tune up a little bit. We'll be ready to go. That car's got big tires on it. Those are not 28s. He must be testing today. So, we can make it. We might be able to make it. It depends on how it works out, though. We'll see. But we're excited. We're having fun. It's a beautiful day. You can see I got my... God, that looks terrible. I worked on this for like 2 hours trying to cover that to make it look better. I got a little frustrated, and it's a little wrinkly. I don't care. It don't matter. We got to do the back at some point. I probably should have got white. It is a little warm, but it ain't terrible, so we'll see. All right, we're gonna roll up there and make a pass here in a second. So we're out here. This is our first shakedown. So we got 3 or 4 of us out here so far. It's kind of early though, so we'll see what happens. This is a nice little nitrous Mustang. Here's Austin. This is the one that beat me into dirt last time. Made a couple modifications. It got a cowl exit aluminum downpipe now. I think it looks nice. This car is beautiful. He's got a little baby turbo too. I don't know how big it is. This is a street car. He drives this thing on the street quite a bit. One of Jose's turbos. Austin, how big is your turbo? 85?
91-102.
91-102. S400 base.
Yes.
It's nice. Looks good.
Jose built it.
Jose is the man. We're having fun. This is gonna be a good day. There's the King Kong truck. The difference is I changed some suspension stuff, so it may spin. I don't know if it's gonna spin or not. It may go, it may not. We'll see. All right, here we go.
Down here with somebody
Okay, so just got back from my first pass. It wasn't too bad, actually, considering. I was pretty close on what I thought it was going to go early. It did spin a couple times, though, so we're making a few changes. That's not a terrible pass, though, honestly. Here's the data log. You can see it. I mean, I had to pedal it a couple times, like I was saying. It left on 6.6 pounds of boost. It left a little stronger than what I anticipated, but it took it, so that's not bad. Come on up, rode the converter here. Blue line across the top is TPS. So that was my shift point. I shifted it at 78 and it come on down, did exactly what I wanted it to do. And then it got on the boost curve right there. And that's where it hit max boost. And you can see it started spinning. You can see the RPM just spiked up. Had 35 pounds of boost on it. 37 up there. So I'm gonna take a little bit of boost off of it, down track a little bit. I swapped the gas and come back and was hanging out there for a minute, and then the converter grabbed it again, and then boost come back up. Once boost got up to 36 pounds again, yeah, you can see I pedaled it real quick right there, and then I eased off of it, and then it started spinning again, went back up to 8,600, got to the rev limiter, and so I just let off of it and coasted. I actually coasted, reason mile per hour was down, I let off completely on the gas 4.7 seconds into the run and coasted to a 520 something. So right through there. So realistically, that little bit there, it'd have probably been like a 510 or something with that big pedal if I could have got back in it. So we're going to make a couple changes. I am going to do a little swap on the rear suspension as far as shock settings. I'm going to go ahead and loosen the compression up just a little bit. There's a transition right there where the concrete goes to the asphalt. And looking at that transition, it looked like, looking at the video, possibly the transition upset the car a little bit. That's also where the front tire come down a little bit. Front left tire come up, rode out to about 60 foot, and then went back down and touched the ground. And then once it touched the ground, it come back up about 80 foot and stayed up to right at 300 foot. And then that's right when it spun. So all in all, not a bad pass. Definitely learning. These tires are older and they've been, sitting for a while, so they're not super sticky. I mean, they work early good. This is the fuel map. You can see this is one of the good things about the Holly. You can do this overlay here, and it'll tell you through every cell where the run was and what it was actually doing during the pass. So that's awesome when you overlay it. Let's see, learn table. We had a little bit of learning that it did. It wasn't a lot. Let me turn off the overlay so that you can actually see. It was taking out fuel, like I was saying earlier, down here from where it was, coming up on the converter. I took some fuel out of there early. I also took fuel out here. You can see it added it back there. Down here, it definitely needed to take out a little bit more. So all you do is I'm going to transfer this to base, and that's going to ask, do you want to smooth it? And I'm going to say no. And I'll go back and manually smooth it a little later. So there's my fuel graph. And there's my actual chart when you're looking at it. And you can see there's a few spots here and there. But all right, let's make some changes. We're going to try again in a few minutes.
already broke
Is it?
one drop shaft. That's a drop shaft. This
Oh,
through the
yeah,
transmission
yeah, it
too
is.
Again.
Oh, that's
We know. So we already had it happen. Drop shaft, 1,000 horsepower.
Dang.
Drop shafts.
sharp over the track.
Drop shaft.
Is it once again?
Second one. We couldn't get our one that we built in time, so we had to run this. So we got one we're building for more power.
Leaking transmission fluid. Good catch, guys. That's a wrap. Like an anodized gold. No, you're fine. Yeah. That'd be fine. Not gonna leave with that kind of boost. We just done our 2 shakedowns, so now we're fixing to do first round. First round, we got me and Trainwreck, which is in front of Randy over there. It's a nitrous car, turbo car, Austin against the truck King Kong. So turbo on nitrous on both of us. We got 4 of us. It's cash day style. First pass, shakedown, I went a 525. It spun down track. Second pass, it went a 515. It spun and kind of got crazy.
takes the win.
The thing was about to do a monster wheelie. Good driving, Donald. All right, so here we are. We just pulled up here. We got Austin over there against this old heap. So this should be a good race. We're 1-1. He's outrun me once and I've outrun him once. So this is gonna be a good race. We got to flip for lanes and see who gets which lane. It doesn't really matter. I've been in the left lane twice, so I don't think it really matters. So left lane or right lane. I would prefer to have right lane. Generally the right lane is a little better down track. So here we go, final round. Okay, well, Austin is my kryptonite. I cannot beat him now for anything. So he just destroyed us again. That's okay, I had fun, guys. I appreciate y'all coming out and helping. We had a live feed. If y'all have not seen the live feed, we had 2 live feeds. One of them, the camera messed up, and then the second live feed, when they were coming back after that final, it just went dead. So it just cut off. Guys, this was a blast. I had fun. We got to come out. It started climbing the ring gear. Once I could not see the track anymore, that's when I pedaled it. It went a 129 60 foot on the back tire. Austin's run pretty good. He treed me a little bit, but it felt like it left on a little bit more boost. I mean, that's what happens sometimes. You know, it'll just make a little bit more boost. And I think that's what it did. And that's why I tried to do a wheel stand. Although it didn't snatch it up real fast. I mean, it was kind of a power wheelie out there. And we done another anti-roll bar adjustment. So we're total 1.5 lengths shorter on the passenger side since it was going left, and that puts more preload on the other side. That's probably because of the ride height change. I'm kind of digging the ride height. It don't look bad. I mean, it ain't got as much Carolina squat as what I thought. It's still not hooking. I mean, down track. So, I mean, it might just be a tire issue. So these tires are probably going to be for sale. I'm going to sell these tires. I bought these tires used. They have hardly any passes on them, but they're like 2 years old. I mean, not to be cocky or arrogant, but I mean, the car is just making too much power for used tires.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think. That might be what it is. I mean, you know, trying to go 5.0s out here, and I mean, got a set of tires that's 2 years old. Plenty of rubber. I mean, clearly they work good. I went a 126 60 foot, but when you're trying to throw 30, 35 pounds of boost to it down track, they're not good enough to hold. So those tires are going to be for sale, $200. Local. I'm gonna put those on Facebook. So if y'all are my Facebook friends, or send me a message, if you're local close to Raleigh, you can come get them. All right, so there you go. So we had a blast. You can see the track's clearing out. My big monster wing still. God, we had fun out here today. This was fun. Here's the data log from that last pass. It made it out to 1.65 seconds, and that's where I pedaled it. So it definitely went through the 60 foot under power. So we got at 129, and it didn't leave on more boost, Randy. I mean, it only left on 6.4, which is right where it was leaving previously. So I don't know why it decided to do a wheel stand there. Maybe I guess it was just on the verge previously, and that time it decided to go. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can figure that part out. The wheelie part is not that big a deal. We can tie it down a little bit. So now we're debating. We got some races. We got a race next weekend. We got a race the weekend after. I don't know if we're going to order more pro bracket radials or slicks. I don't know yet. I hadn't decided. Did you have fun, Ryan?
Absolutely. Hey, any day at the track, better than sitting at home with coronavirus.
That's exactly right. Any day at the track. We got methanol and tire smoke today.
That's right.
You can't beat it.
Good time.
Nothing but good times, having a blast. All right, guys. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe. We will see y'all soon. Thanks. Bye.